Hey Mason, hey Theo. Today I thought I'd read this book, Hello from Nowhere, by Raewyn, Caisley and Karen Blair. I think that's how you say it. I'm really not quite sure. Hello from Nowhere. I wonder if there's really a place called Nowhere. Eve thought that living in the middle of nowhere was better than living anywhere else in the world. She was never lonely. Bluey waited for her patiently under the salt bush every morning. Bluey's a lizard. Look at that big truck going by. Livestock, which is a cat, rubbed against her leg when she called into the kitchen. He had to stay indoors so his ears and nose didn't get sunburnt, which meant he was good to play with on a hot, hot day. And Brian made her laugh when she went out to the service station, flapping his wings and fighting with his reflection in the petrol pump. Look at him flapping there. He thinks there's another bird in there. There was always plenty of people around. The bus brought everyone from everywhere twice a day. It brought Honey with her pretty hair and Jono with his soccer ball. It brought Gunter with the music and Richard with the swirling tattoos and Sakura with her paper flowers. That must be the corner store where you can go to buy things. Caravans brought grandparents setting off on new adventures, and trucks brought truck drivers with their stories and jokes. Even when there was no one around, it didn't matter. Eve liked just to run. She liked just time to run. Look at her doing cartwheels. That reminds me of you, Mason. Wonder if you can do that yet, Theo. Look at all that red dirt. And there's no trees. Did you see that? Just little bits of grass. It's so hot out there. The lizards stand up with one front leg up and one back leg up, and then they swap it because it's so hot. And to lie on the warm, flat rock, feeling the magic all around her. Wow. Only one thing made Eve sad. She hadn't seen Nan since they left the city long ago. Nan won't come out here, Dad told her. She thinks it's the back of beyond. Eve wondered if there was something that she could do to change Nan's mind. Then one day she had an idea. Dear Nan, I miss you. I hope you can come and visit me one day. Love, Eve. She's writing a postcard. She's going to post it in the mail. Eve tried not to get her hopes up. So this is one day she's waiting for the bus and the sunny day, She's waiting for the bus on a rainy day, and she's waiting for the bus on a cloudy day. But with every day that went by, her heart grew heavier and heavier. Then one day, Nan, called Eve. Nan held her arms out wide and Eve gave her the biggest hug she'd ever given anyone. I want that hug. I want the biggest hug. She must be so happy her shoe fell off. She's running. At last, Nan could see all the things Eve longed to show her. She met Bluey. Look at him eating strawberries. They found lovely lazy livestock. What a funny name for a cat. And silly funny Brian made Nan laugh till she cried. Flying into the petrol pump. She met travellers from around the world. It says nowhere, as well as people from up the road. Suppose you'd know everyone if there wasn't many people living around. Oh, look, she's playing footy with the kid in the back. And there's Nan having a cup of tea. But best of all, she got to feel the magic. One morning, Eve woke Nan up with the sun, and together they watched 200 kangaroos sipping dew in the long grass next to the highway. No, there they are. Wow, that is a lot of kangaroos. Look, there's a little Joey. Only in Australia. I think I might watch that movie. And one night they stayed up late, and from down on the red dirt airstrip they watched the universe go by. That must be where the planes land. Sharing everything with Nan made Eve so happy that when it came time for her to go, she couldn't bear it. Nan wrapped her arms around her and held her close. Then very quietly she said, "Don't worry, love." Where's Dad looking a bit worried? Don't worry, love. Now I know that nowhere is wonderful. I can't wait to come again. Well, that was a nice book. I've still got the price on there. Hello from nowhere. Well, I want to come again. Swim in your pool. That looked like a pretty cool place. Maybe one day we can go there. Central Australia, how good would that be? Maybe it's the Nullarbor. Well, love you guys. Oh, I was just going to show you, because because I'm just near my bookcase here. Here's the rhinoceros beetles we found. I know I've shown it in another book, but you never mentioned it. And here's the little tiny mushrooms from your backyard. How cool are they? Little. And here's a little crystal, little rock. I've got all my special things up here on my bookcase. Everywhere. Anyway, you're special. I love you guys. See ya. Kisses from Nana.